Oh, this is a prepaid collect call from an inmate at SCI Mahanoy. This is a call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Mahanoy. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charge, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Welcome, wake them down. You already know, man. I'm your host, Sekou the Wolf. Joining me as always, man, my pup, man, Move Banger. So y'all know what the topic is, man. Should all lives matter and black lives really matter? So, Move, let me ask you, what's your take on this? Since you represent the millennials, let me ask you a question, man. Should all lives matter?
Of course, without a doubt.
Wow.
No matter the race, you feel me? I feel like we all should be treated equal. I just feel as though like we all human, we all make mistakes. You feel me? I feel like we shouldn't get punished more because of the color of our skin. I feel like we shouldn't be getting killed because of the color of our skin. You feel me? Because as
listening to you, it sounds like you talking about black lives, though. Like I'm saying, all lives, though. Like,
yeah, but when you look at it though, like us blacks is getting we getting punished the most though. Like you don't see no white people getting killed by cops and things like that. You feel me? So they fear us, but I just feel as though we all should get treated equal, whites and blacks. You feel me? You don't see no black cops going around killing white kids or white people at all. You don't see no white cops going around killing white cops. It's just always the black ones. We always dying, bro, some way, somehow. So I just feel as though we all should be treated the same.
But see, this for me, cause I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit, right? Because I feel like everybody only focusing this Black Lives Matter about police brutality, and it's not just about that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you never been on this side of the fence and stuff like that, like if certain things that you've never been exposed to and never experienced it, you ain't gonna understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, right? You have blacks, you have Latinos and all that, right? That take jobs like these to get at white inmates and all that to punish them for how they feel as though the white people treat us. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got some Latino guards that are coming these joints and all they care about is the Latinos. They don't care about nobody else. But you got the black guards that be in these joints, they don't give a fuck about their own or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They talk to them crazy, they look at them like they crazy, like they ain't one of them, like they won't bump into them in the hood and all that. So it like this Black Lives Matter movement, like I'm 100% behind it because it's for my people. But I feel like people take that, just like the Me Too and all these other movements, I feel like people take that to be what they wanted to be.
This is a call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Mahanoy. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Black Lives Matter ain't supposed to be just about police brutality. You know what I'm saying? And if it's been whites that been killed through hatred crime, you know what I'm saying? Like it's been all kinds of people been killed through hatred crime, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of stuff that you're not going to see or that you might know about, you might not know about because you might not pay attention or they didn't make it as big as a deal. You know, you got some places who don't want the attention to come to their community, so they keep it quiet, they deal with it how they deal with it, and they keep it moving. It might be stuff that happen and you don't hear about it. Like in some communities, they go eye for an eye, you don't hear nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know, man. Like, I just try to get to the root on both sides of the field, man. Like, I ask, like, should all lives matter? No, because there's a lot of people that feel like they're excluded. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that my understanding is correct. I just want a broader outlook. Like, I feel like our problem as a people, though, like, we like I said, I posted one day, I said that we demand exclusion through exclusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want fairness, right? But we want to exclude certain people from that. You know what I'm
This is a
saying?
call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Mahanoy. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Like, how was that fair, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I met so many people, like, in my lifetime, man, that's from, like, different cultures, man. So, you know, when the Black Lives Matter movement took off, like, a lot of them felt alienated. You know what I'm saying? And now, like, with all the attention being on blacks being, you know, killed by white police, and, like, they feel like they silenced even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know poor white people, I know Asians, I know Latinos, I know Native Americans, I know a couple of Amish people, I know Germans. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know how people view them. You know what I'm saying? So, when I ask, like, should all lives matter, like, I ask it because, like, me being a Muslim in America, right, we look down on in prison, on the street, whatever. And we misjudge because of ignorant extremists, you know what I'm saying, who commit terrorist acts. So, like me, I ain't strapping no bomb to my body. You know what I'm saying? I ain't killing no innocent people, let alone myself. You know what I'm saying? Because Islam don't teach that. But when the terrorist act is done, right, we all put in the same box. Why nobody out there marching and protesting for us? When 9/11 happened, they looked at every Muslim like they was the same. Black cop, white cop, whatever. They was snatching us. I was on the street. They was snatching us, grabbing us, slamming us on the hood of their hot cars and all that, treating us like we was Osama bin Laden. So we scream justice and equality, you know what I'm saying, but for who? I feel as though it only happens in that moment when something happens until it passes. And that's it. Minorities, man, been getting brutalized and killed for ages, man. So why now? Why is this so important right now to stand and demand change? Like, when you exclude others, they don't know how to fight with you, man. Like, without being looked at as if they're only supporting you out of guilt. So in that sense, all lives should matter. In my eyes, they should matter. But if you ask the people that's behind Black Lives Matter movement, they'll say no. They say all lives shouldn't matter until Black Lives Matter. They saying it because they feel as though blacks been ignored for years. Yeah, that's true. But there's other cultures that's been ignored too. So are we going to continue to exclude them because they skin color not the same? You know what I'm saying? Like, our culture put attention to a lot of stuff that's been ignored for centuries. But just because you protested and you bumped your fist and you love Black Lives Matter, don't mean that you understand the struggle. Trust me. You don't understand all the injustices, man, social, racial, judicial, the disadvantage of our educational system, you know what I'm saying, the inequalities and all that. Like, being a part of the movement means getting involved, using your voice, and not sitting on the sidelines and benefiting, when everything's said and done, after the work been put in. Okay? So, I'm going to move on, man. This the part of the show I really wanted to get to, man. I kind of just wanted to see where you was at, but when I asked you, should all lives matter, like, and I know you didn't really know where I was coming from, but, you gave me input. I respect that, you know what I'm saying? I honor it, you know what I mean? But I want y'all to hear me clearly, man. If you can witness all the hatred that's surrounding us right now, and you still out here promoting killing each other and all that, killing our youth and all that, and I'm protesting, I'm fighting for nothing. All those lives that got lost, it was pointless. So, I'm going to ask you to tell me how Black lives really matter. I'm listening, man, because I don't see it.
I feel like Black Lives Matter. I feel like Black Lives Matter because I see a lot of potential in the young black community. You feel me? Growing up, a lot of people didn't have that guidance, didn't have that structure, that leadership. You feel me? So they just follow with everybody else and everything else that's going on in the world, all the trends and things like that.
But that's an excuse.
No, that's not an excuse. But that's definitely what everybody's doing. That's what everybody's looking at. You feel me? Nobody got their mind of their own. You see what I'm saying? And people will use that as an excuse, as in my dad wasn't there, my mom wasn't there, my mom was on drugs, my dad was on drugs. You feel me? Like things like that. Like they'll try to use family excuses as their own and make it their own problems. And you don't gotta do that. You see what I'm saying? Like you could take a different path than your parents did. You could be so much successful than your parents. You see what I'm saying? Like just be a difference, a voice. You feel me? Everybody be on Instagram all day, Facebook, Twitter, tweeting, just posting BS. You feel me? Y'all could just that one little second, you could tell a difference about you can make a difference in the world that we live in today, with the society and everything else. But you mean everybody too street, so it's like nobody really know what to do with that. You feel me?
You really for your generation, huh?
You said what?
I said you're really for your generation, huh?
No, I'm just trying to be a difference. That's all.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, man, because I chose a path that I didn't have to, right? See, like, I felt as though I was a replica of my father, right? And even though, like, he ain't never want this for me, like, the way he was and how he protected the people around him, and how I took that responsibility so serious. Like, my father gangster, like, it's in me, it's my blood, it's who I am, and this, that, and the third. And my perception of a gangster was wrong until I understood it when I got older. But me being who I am and having a heart that I have and wanting to make sure everybody around me are, even the ones I didn't know, making sure the kids in the neighborhood was cool. I ain't never lived nowhere with the kids that know me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that I looked out for them and stuff like that. Even when I was in the streets. And I might have moved on the block and we turned that block into a strip. All the kids was cool. Nothing happened in front of them. We ain't allowed none of that. No, it's different now. Like the times that don't nobody care. They putting the guns in the child's hand. They come around them and walk past them every day that they think, oh yeah, he could be something one day. Instead of taking that money that you getting by damaging the neighborhood and investing in them to do something good, you want to pollute their minds and put them on the corner next to you. We wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't play that. Like, you had to go to school, you had to graduate and all that. You ain't gonna make the mistakes that we did. A lot of things we did because we felt as though we needed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the OGs was gone. So, if we didn't make a stand in the neighborhood to keep people safe, then other people from outside the neighborhood would come in and run over. You know what I'm saying? So, my anger is more towards the people that's out there right now that had the potential to stop all the nonsense and really help the generations to come be something great that we can talk about when we older and sit back in our rocking chairs when we gray and say, damn, we made a difference. Instead, they destroy it. Bro, I'm tired of calling home and getting emails, man, about people being killed and kids being killed and all that, even during coronavirus. I'm begging for a ceasefire and they talking about all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm lost. I don't get it. I mean, I'm really confused. Like, we got people dying every day. You know, it's a person can get killed right now, right? And somehow, some way, they're gonna mark it down as that person was a coronavirus patient and get money off your body. And we basically feeding the government. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We helping them get their bank account back up by delivering bodies to the morgue. That's what we doing. We not making no sense out here. But we out here with signs and all that. Screaming, treat us fair, do that, we want this, we want that, we want that, but we destroying each other. So, if I see the hypocrisy, the whole thing white America said. Got a president, like, I told y'all to listen to that song, Meek Out, Other Side of America. Listen to the beginning of it when Trump, like, I think it was a great idea, man, this point that he made, man. That boy Trump said, what do you have to lose? He basically said, like, y'all ain't nothing. I'm here now, I'm trying to give you this. You ain't got nothing to lose. Y'all nothing. And we show them every day they ain't telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, our country is falling apart. We've been destroyed by a virus that plagued us. We got...
You have 1 minute left.
Racist police putting their foots on our necks, as they've been doing for centuries. And yet, but still, we can walk out the house with a gun and go shoot somebody that look just like you. And still say, Black Lives Matter. It ain't making no sense, man. We gotta do something better, man. As always, Mo, I appreciate you, man. I love you, man. Thanks for holding me down. Like, I appreciate you for being involved. You out here right now. You looking good. You doing great